As part of the program of his visit to Germany, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev has participated in the meeting of Central Asian leaders with the Federal President of Germany, Frank-Walter Steinmeier. The meeting discussed strengthening constructional political dialogue, expanding trade, economic, transport, communication, and cultural humanitarian cooperation. In his speech, the head of Uzbekistan dwelt separately on the prospects of the interaction in format Central Asian countries, Germany. Special attention was paid to the priority areas of practical partnership, especially in high technologies and innovative development, transport, communications, green energy, professional education, and active cultural and academic exchanges. The expansion of the presence of leading German companies and banks in Uzbekistan has been noted with deep satisfaction. The growing interest of Uzbek youth in learning the German language was also noted. Nearly 300,000 school children and students study the German language today. During the conversation, the Federal President of Germany congratulated the leader of Uzbekistan on the successful holding of unique cultural and historical heritage exhibition in the world-famous James Simon Gallery in Berlin. In just a few months, the exhibition was visited by more than 200,000 residents and guests of the German capital. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev and Federal President of Germany, Frank-Walter Steinmeier, held a bilateral meeting. The two sides discussed topical issues pertinent to development of Uzbek-Germans multifaceted relations, particularly in innovation and technologies, green economy, alternative energy, transportation and logistics, education and culture. The sides stressed the importance of continuing joint efforts to implement the agreements of productive talks held during the high-level visit to Germany in May this year. The President also exchanged views on regional agenda, including the importance of establishing practical cooperation in the Central Asia-Germany format. In line with the business program, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev attended economic forum organized in Berlin under the auspices of the Eastern Committee of German Economy. The leader of Uzbekistan emphasized that today's event is the testament to the growing interest in German business in expanding its activities in the Central Asian market. Prospects of investment, innovation and technological cooperation, implementation of cooperation projects in high-tech industries, as well as in green energy, deprocessing of raw materials, logistics and transportation, and personnel training were highlighted. The leader of Uzbekistan outlined a number of promising areas for further expansion of cooperation with German companies. The head of the state noted the availability of great opportunities for producing demanded industrial products. To support regional projects, the President proposed to host a Central Asian exhibition of high industrial technologies of leading German manufacturers in Uzbekistan. Green energy is among the most important areas of partnership. The leader of Uzbekistan noted successful experience and promising projects of cooperation with German partners in the development of alternative energy. At the regional level, it was proposed to develop and adopt a program of cooperation with German engineering and design centers and industrial holding to implement projects of a green economy. The President touched upon the importance of joint projects in the field of critical raw material resources with the introduction of advanced technological solutions in their processing and organization of exports of industrial products. Particular attention was paid to food security issues. Central Asia has all the necessary potential to fully meet the domestic needs and organize exports of quality food products to European countries, Shavkat Mirziyoyev noted. In this context, readiness to attract energy-efficient and digital technologies of German companies in Uzbekistan's agriculture and water sector was expressed. It was proposed to host joint regional events in the food sector. The President also touched upon cooperation in the sphere of transportation and logistics. The importance of developing efficient roads connecting Central Asia with Europe was emphasized. It was proposed to attract specialists from leading German organizations and companies for expert support of transport projects. Support for initiatives to train qualified specialists has been named in an important direction of developing Uzbek-German multifaceted cooperation. In conclusion, the head of Uzbekistan reiterated readiness to continue fully supporting business initiatives and joint investment projects in Uzbekistan, noting that Central Asia is a region of great opportunities for representatives of German business. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev participated in the first Central Asia-Germany summit chaired by the Federal Council of the Federal Republic of Germany, Olaf Scholz. The leaders of Central Asia countries supported the proposal of the German side to establish strategic regional partnership between Central Asia and Germany to hold regular meeting and consultation in this format. The participants discussed prospects for expanding trade in economic, cultural, and humanitarian cooperation, development of green energy and adaptation to climate change, protection of natural resources and the environment, and joint efforts to ensure stable and sustainable regional development. The head of Uzbekistan gave a high assessment of the current level of regional cooperation in Central Asia. It was emphasized that Uzbekistan has been steadily advancing the agenda of good neighborliness, strengthening mutual trust and partnership. Since the first days of independence, Germany's role in providing practical assistance to development of the region's countries has been highly appreciated. Today, Uzbekistan is at the essential stage of transforming and constructing the new Uzbekistan, a democratic state where individual interests are of the high value. A long-term strategy for the country's development until 2030 has been adopted, and its ambitious goals will be achieved with the improvement of the potential of international partners. Priority directions of long-term cooperation of all regional importance were outlined. These are the development of investment, innovative and technological ties and exchanges, the introduction of renewable energy sources, the processing of raw materials, strengthening of transport and communication interconnection, promotion of green agenda, training of specialists for various industries of German standards, provision of humanitarian aid to the population of Afghanistan. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev held talks with the Chancellor of Germany Olaf Scholz during his participation in the first Central Asia-Germany summit in Berlin. The sides reviewed topical aspects of the bilateral agenda and discussed issues of further development of Uzbek-German multifaceted cooperation. Particular attention has been paid to expanding business partnership, deepening cooperation in economic, investment, transportation, energy, and other spheres of interaction. The indicator of trade turnover in industrial cooperation have doubled in recent years. A new portfolio of mining, energy, chemistry, electrical engineering, textile industry and infrastructure prospects has been formed. The head of Uzbekistan outlined a number of new concrete proposals on regular joint economic events, implementation of projects in alternative energy, digitalization of agriculture and water management, deprocessing of raw materials, expansion of financial instruments, strengthened ties between the regions of two countries, and interaction in the field of migration and mobility. The sides expressed mutual commitment to the development of cultural and humanitarian exchanges, practical implementation of joint programs in science and education. The sides also exchanged views on regional security issues, including in the context of evolving situation in Afghanistan. At the end of the meeting, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev invited Federal Chancellor of Germany Olaf Scholz to pay an official visit to Uzbekistan.